All right. Good morning. Good morning. Turn on some music for everyone here. Okay. All right. There. All right. Let's send this link in the chat. All right. We're good. How's everyone doing this morning? How's everyone doing this morning?
Order canceled.
Good to go. Good to go. Good morning, Brian. How you doing? How was everyone's weekend? Got quite a bit to talk about, I feel like. Quite a bit to talk about. So firstly, this morning, AVGO Broadcom, 10 gigawatt deal with OpenAI, which I've heard is roughly like $400 to $500 billion deal. That's the estimated worth of that. So that's up currently 5%, ended up going up about 12%. So big pump candle there. Everything else here is up in the pre-market. Nvidia, obviously everything gapped up yesterday. So it is a bank holiday today as well, guys. So keep that in mind with the auto traders, with your regular trading as well. Action may be odd today. Definitely going to be less liquidity in the market. Still might be volatile, right? I still expect quite a bit of volatility, but less liquidity, I would think. So I usually don't trade bank holidays. Only reason I'm on today is because there was so much that happened, I feel like, over the weekend, so, and on Friday. So definitely going to be defensive today still. Definitely going to be defensive, but keep that in mind with the auto traders as well. You know, it's a bank holiday, so the trades might not be great today. Maybe they're really good, but just keep that in mind. Strategy performance the last couple days here. I have 3 days loaded, or this chart has 25 days loaded. So 14,000 on my settings here. 14,000 if we go by half hour of day. You can obviously see sometimes you could probably filter out overall, but you know, really from 3:30 or 3 a.m. to 5:30 isn't great, but overall it's been pretty solid. So yeah. Yeah, I hope everyone had a good weekend. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat. We'll be hanging out. It may be a boring day. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see because it is a bank holiday today. Hello from Germany. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing this morning, Nils? Got people from all over. Welcome in. Hope everyone's weekend was good. We got market open here in 2 minutes. Fine. Good. Good. As long as no one's terrible today. Market's definitely up in the pre-market. Definitely need to be careful today though, because of the bank holiday. Got the auto traders on. We'll see how the first 30 minutes are. If 30 minutes in we're not doing much, then I'll probably shut it down for the day. But play that by ear. Liquidity levels here. We do have a hourly high above us at 9:45 on NQ, and an hourly low below us at 7:33. So be watching those two areas. And the 50% level is at 7:40, 7:45. So be watching maybe for a move lower first, and then we can bounce back to the upside. That's kind of what I'm watching. ES liquidity levels 67.06 and 66.53. So above us and below us is again an hourly high and an hourly low. If you guys are wondering what the charts here, we have Tom's settings that we posted yesterday on the left here, and mine on the right. Just a slight tweak, slight variation. So I have 25 days loaded here, which is a lot. But overall performance, again, if we click here, overall performance is 14.3K in the last 25 days, about a 46% win rate, 3K drawdown. Tom's is going to have slightly less profit, but also half the drawdown. So keep that in mind. All right, market is open. See what happens. Again, I do expect less liquidity today, so we might see more jumpy moves up and down. Yeah, you don't need to have any of the filters checked. That's correct. Yep. Unless it's if you want to run 24/7. Correct. But I do expect, yeah, some jumpier moves just from there being probably some less liquidity because of the bank holiday today. So we might see some more skippy action. So inside this 1 minute bullish for value gap right here, this big candle that happened on NQ at 9 o'clock, that was from this candle here. That was from the AVGO OpenAI announcement. My first yawn of the morning, and it was right when I start yapping. Excuse me. Anyone do anything exciting over the weekend? I'm gonna start a poll too. Pump or dump today? Pump or dump today? It's gonna be interesting. I don't know. I would probably say, obviously, the bulls are gonna say that the market's definitely going up today. you know, from the deals that happened and Trump saying whatever about the, you know, the China stuff not being a big deal. Plus the, you know, the Broadcom OpenAI deal this morning. And there's also a case for lower. We gapped up a ton last night. And generally, we like to fill the gap within a few days. So, you know, we could easily, in my mind, just, you know, move back down towards 24,200 and fill that gap. So I have no idea. Obviously, no one has a full idea, but cast your vote, guys. Come on, you got 10 people in here. It's hidden, so don't feel scared. I can't see your vote. You aren't being judged. Gonna have probably a little bit less people in here today just because it is a bank holiday, but that's all right. All right, we're at 24,800 here on NQ. NQ dropping quite a bit here. So far, it looks like we haven't moved much, but we have already moved 55, 60 points to the downside on NQ. So, I mean, definitely volatile, right? Definitely volatile today. ES even moved up 11 points on the open and just down 7 points in one candle. So, ES as well. I mean, that's pretty good movement. You zoom out, it doesn't look that crazy because overnight was so intense, but all right, 50% level here on NQ is 744. So if we move down to 744, I'd be watching for some sort of tap of that level and maybe a bounce off. And again, that hourly low is at 733 on NQ. So honestly, if we could get a sweep of that one candle that we sweep that low and hold the 50%, so we dump down, sweep that hourly low, come back up and hold the 50% level, that'd be really nice, I think. Again, I see you know, ways we could definitely go down, fill the gap, and I could see ways where people think we go up, so we'll see. Tapping the 50% right here on NQ. ES is falling heavy below it. Looks like ES is picking up quite a bit of volatility. All right, there's the sweep on NQ. Now we're free falling a bit. Could potentially, I mean, move down and bounce somewhat off of the start of the gap, which is at 542 or so. We did, again, the 50% level, I'll draw it here for everybody, is right here. That blue line is our 50% level, and we just swept an hourly low here. So, I mean, it's volatile, guys. if there's trades today that you have like a 5 or 10 point stop, you're probably getting insta stopped. So be careful. All right. We do have a bullish SMT here with NQ and ES. Got an inverse there on the 1 minute on ES. Got an inverse on the 1 minute on ES. NQ looked like we might have closed over this, but we didn't. So no trade there yet. We wouldn't get the trade here anyway with the EMA filter we have on. It'd be shorts only, but okay. Pump up there. There's a close over on the 1 minute here. There's a close. Your stop would definitely, you know, be likely at the close of this candle here. Or this candle. Right in this area. But again, you don't want to be taking trades today with stop losses. That would be, I mean, that's 25 points. That's a decent sized stop, but it just doesn't look big because we're moving so much. So you got to be careful, guys. Got to be careful. Gotta be careful. I'll be watching manually the 2 minute inverse on NQ if we can get it. I'll be watching that 2 minute. It'd be like a 33 point stop. So on 200 risk per trade, that'd be like 3 micros or so. If you want to do more risk per trade, there you go. $400 of risk would be 6 micros, etc. Join today. Welcome to the group, SJ. Welcome to the group, man. Take your time. Don't rush things, and stay consistent over the next couple months. Right? You got to find how you like to use it. So, you know, not every week's gonna be a winner. So keep that in mind and be patient. Don't over leverage. All right. Today would be a very, very risky day to just start trading on fundeds. First day on the Autotrader, I think. So definitely take your time. Trade sim maybe for a couple days. All right, get used to things. There's no need to rush. No need to rush. We did just post some new settings too, guys. I know some people just joining posted these settings here. So the last 25 days, 14,000 profit, 3K drawdown. There's the equity chart here. Okay, since September 17th, which was pretty much the start of the December contract. So the whole December contract so far. This is the equity curve for the settings I posted. Tom's settings we also posted. His has a little bit less profit, but also way less drawdown. Okay, so you can try them both out. Slight variations of each other, but pretty similar. And looks like short trades making the majority of the money there. Wow, 1 minute order block here potentially. We're rocketing. We're rocketing right now. Okay. Oh man. I wanted this 2 minute long. Oh man. It's gone up way too far. it's 20 points higher than the entry I would want, so not gonna get in now. Not gonna get in now. That's unfortunate. Literally way too high from the entry point. If it pulls back maybe, but that was a huge candle. Huge candle. Man, I really like that 2 minute. I did like that 2 minute. And it's just would have been such a nice trick. Oh my. What's that? What is that candle? Now that dump candle makes me not want to get in anyway. That was just a 50 point spike down. Yeah, that would have been a nice 2 minute long there, because we swept the hourly low. We kind of bounced somewhat off that 50%. The issue is the 2 minute closed at 812, and the best entry would have been around 785, 790. So it was just too high. So might be too volatile for me today. We'll see. I like longs here. It's just a little volatile. I don't want to get in and have a random spike candle on me, so I might be just sitting sideline today. There was another little entry opportunity right here. I would have probably, yeah. I mean, definitely could have entered on that pullback. I said, you know, I would maybe want a pullback to enter, which that would be up like 35 or 40 points already. Wow. Yeah. Didn't pull the trigger, so. Did not pull the trigger there. Wow, price is moving quick, guys. All right, 9:48. There's obviously no news today. It's a bank holiday. No trades this morning so far on these settings, so no stress. No stress. What is this trade here? Potential. Let's check on the stocks aren't doing too much. I'm kind of salty somewhat that I didn't take the 2-minute re-entry, or the 2-minute dip that I was saying, because I was watching that 2-minute long, and I said I would maybe want to get in on a pullback. We just pulled back literally 50 points in like a second, so didn't really want to buy in on a dump, and that is up currently 80 points. Yeah, that's up 80 points from the re-entry spot, so little sad, but that's okay. We move on. While we're ripping, and I didn't get in the long. Oh no. 85 points. I likely would have been out everything already, but that's all right. Back above the 200 EMA here. Bot would be looking for longs now. Bot would be looking for longs. Okay. Yeah, not too much else going on, guys. We're just ripping right now. I was watching for basically the re-entry right here. I'll mark it out in the chart right here, somewhere in this area. Stop loss would be somewhere pretty much down here. 1-to-1 would have been here. So we hit the 1-to-1 somewhere, you know, 4 minutes, 5 minutes after. And oh, that's a 2-to-1 actually. Okay. So yeah, hit 2-to-1 not too far after. So a little bit of a sad day, but that is a-okay. It's a-okay. It's just so volatile. You definitely don't want to be forcing things. Definitely don't want to be forcing things. Do you have an SMT with NQ and ES here? Bearish SMT this time. Bearish SMT. From the pre-market highs to here. Bouncing off the bullish or rally gap, ripping back up here. Bullish order flow is still intact this morning. All right, 905. Yeah, bearish SMT there. I do have a bullish SMT at the lows though. So SMT both ends. SMT on both ends. All right, it's pretty much 10 o'clock. Definitely been volatile. Definitely been volatile this morning. This move down was 120 points. This move up is 150 points so far. And I almost longed right here. I didn't. I'm not gonna mention that anymore. I'm just a little sad. Okay. We are ripping to the upside. Wow, that's just a straight V-shape reversal there. We called out. I mean, we did call out everything this morning. Along there from a Fair Valley Gap. That was quite a while ago, 4:30 in the morning. That's quite a long time ago. But we'll leave it. Oh my god, man. What are we doing? I'm getting more and more upset the longer this rips, guys. I mean, this is good for the Autotrader, but my long down at the low that I was thinking. Wait, did we just... We missed the TP by 2 ticks? Come on. Come on. Get up there. You got 2 ticks to go, buddy. Okay, so it literally just touched it. It hit 906, so our stop's actually break even because it did hit 1-to-1. It just didn't fill us. I think I don't have the fill limit orders on touch, which I should. Otherwise, that'd be filled, so. Bro. Yeah, I would put fill limit orders on touch there. If you don't hit this, that would be so sad. We literally touched the TP, so I mean, it is what it is. Doesn't look like it wants to hit that TP though. I think the target might be London High, which is 945, which is, you know, right up here. We'll see. We'll see, but and we're gonna stop break even. Okay. So we touched TP. I mean, I would count that. I would count that one. Come on. Just didn't fill us. If you have the fill limit orders on touch on, that would have filled you. And it's break even now, so that sucks. literally touched it to the tick. Okay. All right, so break even there. Break even. That is unfortunate, but it literally hit our TP to the tick. Our TP was 906 and this hit 906. We just didn't get the fill. So not much we can do. And ripping back up. Respecting this tiny 1 minute gap. Send me a DM, let me check. Not sure about that, my man. Probably not. Probably not. And that is sad, guys. We're ripping right back up here. And there's the TP that would have been hit. Okay. Yeah. Where was our stop loss on this trade? Let me rewind a little bit. Our stop was 64. What did this hit? 64.70. We wouldn't have gotten stopped out. Wow. Yeah, so we wouldn't have gotten stopped out on this trade if we didn't have the break-even stop there. The reason it went break-even is because it touched our TP to the tick. I did check your DM, yeah. Probably not interested in that, though. A little bit of a depressing morning, guys. Depressing. I mean, we're not losing any money, which is good. That's always good. I'd rather not lose money, but a lot of opportunity, I would say, that we missed this morning potentially. So that's what it seems like, at least. That's what it seems like. Just to recap for anyone just joining, I was thinking about taking a manual long right here. Obviously pumped up a lot. We were just in a long here. This hit TP like to the tick. Hit TP, moved down, stopped us out, break even, went back up, hit TP. That's pretty much the recap of what happened the first 35 minutes of the live stream. Pretty much the recap. What's Trendminer doing in this market? I don't have it running today, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, but yeah. Hasn't been doing terrible. Definitely depends on if you're using the pre-market trend break, which takes opposite trades. Like, I think Last week on Thursday or something, it was like on 500 risk per trade, negative 2,000 overnight. But it's not really meant to run overnight anyway. We didn't build it for that. But if you had the pre-market trend break on for those hours, it would have taken the opposite trade, so you'd be up 2,000, right? So depends on that kind of stuff. But anyone up any good monies this morning? Ay. So no one's trading this morning. Okay. Okay. $4.2K on the day. Oof. Nice, man. Funded account, live account. Yeah, what's that? I am break even on the day. Autotrader's up, but on my manual trading, I'm break even. Looks like we're going for London high though. London high is 945, so. Options. Oh, cool. Nice, man. Great day. Great day. Likely at this point, I probably won't take anything the rest of the day, but likely. Up 80%. That's really good, man. On TAC. TAC, the stock, I assume you're talking. Up 5.5%, that stock is. Yeah, stock. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. More than I'm up. Break even. Currently on the month between